here we go.
Look
right, top of that set, you heard Ken Fleischman with You Know I Know, the longer intro version, off of the album The Late Show. And after that, we heard Madebit with the track An Alien Among Us, off of the album An Alien Among Us. Those are two electronic-based tracks that I have really been enjoying, and they're both from records that I think deserve further exploration. Really like both of those. That You Know I Know from Ken Fleischman, I could listen to that all day. And the Madebit record, top to bottom, quality stuff. No joke. It's good stuff. You got to look into it. Check out the show notes. There's a link to hear more from everyone that you're going to hear on this show. What are you listening to? This is We Own This Town Music, a podcast dedicated to showcasing new and notable tracks from Nashville and surrounding areas. I'm your host, Michael Eads, and this is volume 359, I believe. We've been making our way through a pretty deep backlog of music, all from 2023, sprinkled in with stuff from 2024 and maybe even further back, 2022. It's like a radio show, but it's a podcast, and you can listen to it whenever you want, and you can skip ahead if you want. But I gotta tell you, don't skip ahead. Don't do it. You know, if there's like a song playing and a couple seconds in, you're like, man, this isn't for me. Just wait, because I bet it'll change, and you will like it. Or maybe you'll sit through it for 3.5 minutes and find that it did not change, and you did not like it, and it will be validated that you didn't like it, but you gave it a shot. And you explored it, and then when someone asks, hey, have you heard blank? You can say, yeah, it wasn't for me, definitively. But I bet 9 times out of 10, that's 90% of the time, that's not going to happen. Anyway, let's jump into our episode here. This episode is kind of song couplets. I've got everything kind of broken up into bits of 2. So let's hear 2 songs, and then I'll tell you what they were. Here we go. All right, you just heard Texas Welcome Center with the track Feline. That is off of a split they released for So and Feline, two separate tracks. We played So on a previous episode, and I just thought, well, why not? Let's play Feline. I love it as well. That build is superb. There's some gang vocals in there that are actually done really well. Big fan. It's only 2 songs, but you should go listen to both of them and put them in your regular rotation. Prior to that was Songs of Lore with the track Always. Phenomenal bit of pop music coming out of Nashville there. Absolutely love the build on that one. That's why they went together. They kind of have similar vibes in a way, and they both have similar builds and releases. I enjoyed them together. Songs of Lore has a number of great songs out, and I definitely recommend you go listen to more. That's kind of a theme that I'm going to say over and over on every episode of the show. Explore more. It's just beneficial to you if you keep diving in. But I am also going to try and keep my talking a little more minimal, so let's do that. Here's a song from the year 2009, followed by a song from 2023.
Nothing is worth doing
All right, you just heard Spencer Cullum's Coin Collection with the track What a Waste of an Echo / The Three Magnets, the Maston remix. If you haven't listened to Spencer Cullum's Coin Collection, Volume 1 or Volume 2, you really should do that, and then follow it up with listening to this again, What a Waste of an Echo / The Three Magnets Maston remix, because it's kind of a nice add-on to those two collections. Spencer Cullum is an incredible pedal steel guitarist and has a lot of talented friends, and he invites all of them to come play on his records with him, and they sing and they perform and they just create an incredibly fun and pleasing environment. A lot of it's krautrock inspired, but also extremely British folk inspired. So sometimes it's very withdrawn, but sometimes it's very sprawling. Just go listen to it. You're going to like it. And we opened that 2-song set off with a band called The Lake and a song called A Phantom or Whatever off of the album Nothing Ever Happens, and it's happening right now. That is from 2009. I believe that's a Murfreesboro band I used to listen to. I really don't know anything about them. I don't even know how I came across this. This might have just been in my iTunes library from 2009, because I'm the kind of weirdo that has had an iTunes library for, I don't know, 25 years or more. So that's probably just in there, and it's a great song. Fun song. All right, let's keep moving on like we said we were going to do. I'm going to start you off here with a song from The Chewers that I believe features Ziona Riley, if I'm not mistaken. Strap in. Here we go.
When the oceans rise up and the mountains cascade, when my pants don't fit and I sweat in the shade, when we all float away like floats in parades, will there be another place for me and you and me? When the world is a puddle and the desert's a bowl, when my hair falls out and my belly fat rolls, when we all float away like floats in parades, will there be another place for me and you and me? When the guillotine falls on paupers and kings, when there's gnashing of teeth and pulling of strings, when we all float away like floats in parades, will there be another place for me and you and me? When the dial tone dies and the lights flicker out, when my mind is a teapot and this is my spout, when we all float away like floats in parades, will there be another place for me and you and me? Clouds boil over and the spaceship appears, When I'm frozen and scared like with headlights and deer. When we all float away like floats in parades. Will there be another place for me and you and me? When it hovers above me and the lights spiral round. When the holes in my shoes don't touch the ground. When we all float away like floats in parades. Will there be another place for me and you and me?
All right, you just heard Process is Dead with the track 1 off of Process is Dead Live. And before that, you heard The Chewers with Another Place off of their release Don't Dance. I put those two together because I find those two bands frightening. In a good way, but they're kind of scary to me. Foreboding, aggressive, subversive, all sorts of adjectives that go along with darkness and creepiness. I kind of associate that with both of them. That doesn't mean anything bad. I think the Chewers seem like delightful, creative people, but ooh, they got a dark side. All right, I'm going to close the show now. I'm just going to go ahead and close it out with 3 songs, and they are all very long. So if you're like, what? The show just started. How are you closing it out already? Well, here's my gift to you. I'm going to give you a 7-minute song, an 8-minute song, and then another 8-minute song. They're all going to go together. They're all going to work great. You're going to love it. I have them labeled as, here's the genres that you're going to hear: metal, noise, and metal. Is that accurate? I don't know. You're going to find out. And we're going to start it off with Rift, and then I'll tell you what else you heard on the other side. Here's Rift. top of that set was Rift with It's So Heavy Now off of Dead World Wanderer. That came out in 2023. We played them on a previous episode. That release is maybe 4 or 5 songs long. They're all extremely epic compositions, and they're great. Space rock, desert rock, whatever you want to call it. Love it. Big fan. Do go check out Rift and that whole release. After that, we heard Pulsatile Tinnitus with the track Align off of The Finer Art of Heartwork, whom we have also played on a previous show. That song is 8 minutes long, and there was something about the field recordings or just the talking part of it. It just hits me. Something about it just grabs me and immerses me in it so hard. I love it. And then we closed with Maiden Mother Crone and the track Balance. I have to believe that is off of a larger release, but I don't have anything in my notes about it. So it's just a standalone single, but in future episodes, hopefully we will hear more from Maiden Mother Crone, and I'll share that with you. Really enjoy their creations as well. But for now, that's it. That's our show. This is We Own This Town Music. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to get in contact with us, hit us up on Instagram at We Own This Town. We have a website at weownthistown.net. I thank you so much for listening. Tune in next time for even more goodness. Talk at you later. Bye.
Stereo.